Okay, this piece is called When Badly Comes. When badly comes, the town is cleaned. The clocks are wound until they pop in eagerness to tell the time. The toys-up soldiers painted blue, the dollies primped in crinoline. The ivy's glossed, the trees are combed, the dogs are styled sharp after kings. We look under our porches and chase out all of the spindly things. And that night, the children dream. The children dream such tidy dreams. At sunrise, we all rush out to line the town's long vertebrae. And in his hall, the mayor sits and practices what he plans to say. And there are no weeds, and there is no dirt, and our town is beautiful. And none of us dare to speak. There's just this air of festival under that. But rising sharp, there is the merry taste of hell. At midday stroke, the shadows bend, ripping sideways at the seam. We check the faces of our sons to make sure that they are clean. And from portcullis dark, he steps, a spot of ink under the sun. A grinning man bereft of tan, a goose egg pale and rotund, dressed in spats and shirt and tie, cloth is squeezed around his neck, and for a while he fusses, pats away the sulphur of his trek. The children push and pull and strain to see the dark from where he stepped, and we hold fast and grin and laugh. Kids are curious, can't be helped. You see, we do not speak of the time when a child broke free from a parent's hand and ran towards Sir Badly to see on what new ground she'd stand, and only for Badly's speed and the snap of his bone-white cane that caught the girl across the face to send her back the way she came, the darkness would have boiled like tea and drowned us deep up to the eyes and sank us down through dark and blood to where our friend Badly resides. But ever since, and as it is, they know their place and where to stand, and Badly grips and the mayor gasps at the coldness of his hand. Children are brought to the front to be arrayed in a beaming line, and Badly hums and Badly haws and Badly clucks and takes his time. "This one's too fat," he declared. "He'd eat me out of house and home. This one's too thin," pats a cheek. "What would I do with skin and bone? This one's too tall. This one's too short. Oh Lord, below. This one's too slow." We and the children laugh. This is, of course, part of the show. Cane held tight in salmon hands, Badly skips up and down the line. Children are lifted, examined, dismissed, all missing some secret sign. "This one has loved." "Well, that's no good. I cannot see her bear the strain." "This one has loved 3 times before, and now he'll never love again." "This one has hope." "Can't have that. He'd stick halfway down my craw." He turns a head this way and that, runs a finger down the jaw. But then he twirls in neat 2-step, near lifts off into the sky, his manic head thrown back to laugh, his cane brought up to point at my... She's a small thing, the girl by my knee. Her pale skin is her mam's, but she gets her hair and eyes from me. She's a quiet child, but she likes to sing. And I will keep her safe from everything. He asks so little, just one a year, and in return we feel no fear. Our prosperity here is renowned. We want for nothing in this town. And she's quiet, and she's strange, and Badly's smile becomes deranged. His teeth are shards of glass in blood, his face is flushed, his eye is good. She was never right for us. Difficult birth, hard to trust. Her left eye wanders when she's tired. She should burn in Badly's fires. Yes, and I agree. And Badly nods just once to me. His head hangs low across his chest. We know the truth. His way is best. Does he remember? He must. I know we sent him down there long ago. He stood here as a child before Badly, dark and wild, picked him up and brought him down, fed to the belly of our town. And it's too late. His hands in hers, and underfoot the darkness purrs. The smell of brimstone drives us back. Her smile is dreamy, her limbs are slack. I push at breath, a nod comes out. Her name's no longer from my mouth. Taken away from me by the black. My daughter's never coming back. But she does. She does return. after a single decade's turn. And when she does, it's spats and cane, a smile half friendly, half insane. When badly comes, the town is cleaned. The boys are scrubbed, the girls are preened. Our eyes don't meet, she gives no sign, stalking, smiling up the line. Kids are checked from toe to teeth, and Miss Badley takes them down beneath. Thank you. So, I have to read this out on the radio tomorrow, which presents a very awkward problem because my parents really want to listen to it. And over the course of this piece, you're kind of going to get an idea why I'm not too comfortable with that idea. This is called Bleached. So my mates had this game. Before an interview, one would spike the other with acid. It was an art form, not just where they hit it, and I wouldn't have taken a cup of tea from either of them, but the timing. Because it was exactly halfway between the hellos and the handshakes that suddenly the ceiling tiles would get really fucking interesting. Guys in suits, talking about personal development. 3 owl ones at a table with a bottle of Ballygown between you, and what you as an individual can offer. Well, some interviewer asked Mark why he dropped out of Ballyfermot, and he just started to weep. The interviewer actually went and got him a tissue. Didn't hire him though, sympathy only goes so far. The worst bit must have been the bus home, because you were never too fucked. It was no fun if you didn't make it to the interview. So you're going home, and the colours are strange and too bright, and it feels like everyone's talking to you, but they're not. But you're still there. You still know what's going on, 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's like, what's the point of only having 2 pints? You're only going to sober up. I'd never do something like that before an interview. I'm a little in love with my FOSS officer. Not that she's a ride or anything, she's just like this everyday woman, someone's cardigan Dante from Home Farm Road. But in our first meeting, she went through my CV. I made an effort, tie and all, it's the only way you get them to leave you alone. And she found all these jobs and internships that I'd never thought existed. She looked so serious that I had to make a joke like a fucking idiot. Something stupid like, oh look, everyone's in the same boat, you know, don't worry, I'm not taking it personally. And she just made this soft noise in the back of her throat and said, shouldn't you though? All those confirmation emails and their official tones and my name at the bottom, just one more official part of it. And me thinking, that's not me. That's nothing to fucking do with me. And that weekend I ended up in the back garden of this gaff party talking to this girl. I don't think she told me her name, but that night she was the last fucking good thing about Dublin. She was Wednesday afternoons at the pub and selection boxes at fucking Christmas, and she wanted to talk to me. I think she would have talked to anybody. She had this smile, like her heart was mending. One hand twisting a curl over and over again until it lay flat and strained against her skull. And she told me she took drugs because she wanted to see who she was when she was on them. She had different names for herself depending on what she'd taken, which is either really cool or the most fucked thing I'd ever heard. She hated being one person her whole life. This was adding to herself. She made herself into the wrong kind of person a few years ago when the choices came round, but this was like being new without starting again. And the taste of the powder on her finger. A little bud of chemical snow. You're not different. You're just a little more in step with yourself, that's all. Moving like you're supposed to. Like all those half chances and mistakes never happened, like your body isn't fucked from the fags and the exhaustion and never taking a night off from the booze. You're hotter and cleaner and brighter inside. The way you were supposed to be. If you take enough. If you don't, you're just half in and half out, lugging your fucking meat and scars around with you. I always try and sleep before I start sleeping back. I hate feeling like I'm 2 people at once. And now it's 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm waiting for the dart home. The first dart, the one that smells of Dettol with no metros to read. And all the colours have bled out of everything like a fucking Persil ad. And I'm not in pain. I know she told me her name. I wish I could remember it. I'm not in pain. I'm just bleached. Thanks.